So apparently you are what you eat. Now, I don't know what that makes me, but that's a whole other video. In the case of teams, perhaps another version of this is you are what you meet. And unfortunately, many teams still have a pretty poor diet when it comes to meetings. Way too often, our meetings are essentially empty calories. Status updates, brainstorms that lead nowhere, boring presentations that could have been communicated through some other channel. Let's face it, many teams need to do an audit of their meetings and put themselves on some kind of diet, especially after binging on Zoom and Teams over the last 12 months or so. Perhaps it's portion control, shorter meetings less often. Perhaps it's intermittent fasting, taking one meeting-free day a week. Perhaps it's going vegetarian and cutting out the meat altogether. Or perhaps it's simply about introducing a healthier, more balanced diet, less empty calories, less hollow status updates, which, let's face it, are far too convenient and easy, and more meaningful conversations that really dig in and solve wicked problems. Now, this might require a bit more planning and preparation, but will be so much more satisfying. Here's the thing, this challenge of improving the way we do meetings is not a new one. Companies have been wrestling with it ever since the invention of the boardroom table, and it got worse the moment technology allowed us to book time in people's diaries without really having to ask them. If you work in a team where this sounds familiar, here's my top piece of advice riffing on the main metaphor in this video. As a team, empty your pantry, empty your fridge, and start again. Now, practically speaking, this means playing the no more meetings game, which goes something like this. We will have no more meetings in this team ever. Wait for reaction, maybe have a few snacks. Oh, sorry. Then, as a team, have this conversation. What opportunities would that create? What problems would that cause us? And which of those problems do we actually need to solve? And how will we do it? And then, only then, can you come back to the question, what, if any, meetings do we actually need? And if so, how can we minimize their impact on people's diaries? Ban information distribution from meetings. Ban meetings that aren't set up with a crystal clear set of objectives and outcomes. But the big message here is this. If you are a team, you are defined by the way you meet. Are you managing those meetings, or are they managing you? See you next time.